Yvonne Stallworth, our champion. You're $200 richer already.
Yes. Oh.
All set?
Oh, yeah, ready to go.
Let's get to the money cards. Come on, Yvonne. And we wish you luck. Good. Yvonne, now you won $200 in the game, and that is yours to keep. We won't take that away from you. We're going to have new money for you to play with now. This time you're going to bet that money. Starting on the bottom line with $200 and 3 cards. Bet it as you will. Move up to the second level. We give you another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Aren't we generous?
I know, I'll take it.
You'll take
I'll
it.
take it.
Would you take the big bet if you get that? Remember, you got to bet at least half the money up there.
Yeah, I know.
You know how much money's up there, Yvonne?
Yeah, it's going to be $18,000, and then I'll double it, and then I'll have $36,000. Okay. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
What do you say, Yvonne? Go ahead. Do it now. Here's $200. As in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom level. Remember, you can change your base card on the second level, and again, you can change it before you make that big bet.
Right.
Good luck, Yvonne. We'll start with a king.
Oh, go, Yvonne!
King.
I'm going to bet it all that the next card is lower.
All right.
Go, Yvonne!
$200. Go, Yvonne. She says lower. Yes! $400 and still a good card.
Okay. Come on. Come on. I have faith that I'm going to bet all 400 that I have that the next card is also lower.
$400. Lower than a queen. Yeah! Different suits, but king, queen, jack, Yvonne, and $800.
Okay. I'm getting a little nervous, so I'm gonna bet 300. I'm gonna bet 300 that the next card is also lower.
Do you notice how they want to spend your money, Yvonne?
Yes,
you know?
I know, but they don't have to pay tuition.
$300. They don't have to pay tuition. $300 lower than a jack. Yes! I don't think I've ever seen that. King, queen, jack, 10, $1,100. Up goes the 10. Another $200. You got $1,300, and you can change that 10 if you'd like.
I'd like to change it.
Let's see if we can improve that 10 with an 8. $1,300 and an ace, Yvonne.
I'm gonna bet all 1,300 that the next card is lower.
Nothing or $2,600 lower than an ace. $2,600, Yvonne, and now a 10.
I'm gonna bet 600 that the next card is lower.
$600. Big bet. Lower than a 10 for $600. No queen. Look at all those high cards, but you still have $2,000 and 2 cards to go, Yvonne.
I'm gonna bet $1,000 that the next card is lower.
There's got to be a deuce in this deck somewhere. $1,000 lower than a queen. $3,000. Up goes the 6. Do you want to play that 6 or change it, Yvonne?
I'm gonna change it.
You want to change
I want
it?
to change it.
Let's see if we can make another good change. Instead of a 6, $3,000 and a 2, Yvonne. You got to bet $1,500. You can bet more.
I'm gonna bet all that I have, all 3,000, that the next card is higher.
For nothing or $6,000 higher. That's nice. That's lovely. I think you took care of the tuition.
Oh, and my parents don't even know that I'm on this show.
You got to tell them now, huh? This fine champion will be back with a new challenger right after this. Congratulations. That's right. Need another one? Okay. You are composed.
am composed.
What were you saying? That's going towards what now?
Oh, it'll be put in the bank towards grad school. I mean, you know, tuition is really murder. I'm an accounting major. Now maybe, hey, I'll quit. Oh.
That's super. That's nice. Ready to go at it again?
Ready.
Let's load in the cards. 2 brand new decks of cards and a new challenger on Card Sharks. Jim Osmond. Hello, Jim. Good to have you here.
Good to meet you.
Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Sure. I'm a graduating senior from UCLA, and I just recently got back from a cruise in the Caribbean where I was a crew member of a sailboat.
Oh, you must be very good at it then. With the big sailboats?
I was a 60-footer. It was a pretty good size.
Super. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'd like to maybe get over to Tahiti if I can work my way over there.
I meant working, but that's a good idea.
Oh, well, I'm a waiter right now, you know.
I'll lend you the money.
Yeah.
She'll lend you the money. Yeah.
I got a friend right here.
Good to have you here, Jim. You'll
Thanks,
play the
Jim.
lower cards, the blue cards. Yvonne, the champion, the upper cards, the red cards. And Yvonne, we asked 100 married men. If the law said that a man had to have either 2 wives or none at all, which would you choose? How many married men said they would choose to have 2 wives?
Oh, wow. You know, I know some men who can't even handle the one that they've got. So I'm going to say it's about 40.
40.
About 40.
40 would choose to have 2 wives rather than none at all, Jim.
I think it's going to be lower than 40.
Even lower.
Lower. I don't think I can handle 2. I've tried.
Okay. My wife won't let me. The actual number of married men who would prefer having 2 wives to having none at all is 77. Not lower, Yvonne. Well, do you get the feeling that's a little wishful thinking there, Jim? Yvonne, you're starting with a 2.
Oh, wow. Go Bond. And I'm going to say that the next card is higher.
Higher than a 2. Yes, with a 9.
And I'm going to freeze.
Freezing right there, keeping Jim away from the cards. And Jim, you've got to earn your way up there that way. Question to you, Jim. We asked 100 United States congressmen in Washington, D.C. Do you think 4th grade students are old enough to be given a class in sex education? How many congressmen said 4th graders are old enough? Interesting question.
I'd say 63 are old enough to get a class in sex education.
63 congressmen say that they're old enough. He says that 63 congressmen say 4th graders are old enough for sex
I
classes.
think I was old enough when I was a freshman in college, so I'm going to say it's low.
You think it's low?
Yeah.
You think the congressman would say lower than 63?
Yeah.
Well, the actual number of congressmen who think 4th graders are old enough to be given a class in sex education is 23. Very much lower. Yvonne. Yvonne, you want that 9?
No, I don't want it.
Changing the 9 to a 2.
Oh, wow.
You do make good changes, Yvonne.
Wow. And I'm going to say, yeah, I think that the next card is higher.
Think so? Higher than a 2? Yes, with a 5.
And you know what? I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to say that the next card is still high.
You know, I didn't know that until you told me that, Yvonne. Yes, higher than a 5.
And I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to freeze.
She'll freeze. Yvonne needs 1 card to win the first game of the best 2 out of 3 match. Yvonne, we asked 100 bachelors, would you marry a girl who used to be a topless dancer? How many bachelors said they would marry a girl who used to be a topless dancer?
At least they'd know up front what they were getting. I just saw No. Anyway, getting back to the question. No, I think they probably would. About 65 would.
Might depend on how upfront it was, right? She says 65. Jim, what do you think?
I think topless dancers have gone through the mill a little bit, and I'm going to say a little bit lower. I don't think that many would want
You
to
say
marry.
lower.
Lower.
The actual number of bachelors who would marry a girl they knew had been a topless dancer is 57.
Yeah.
It's lower, Jim.
All right.
And your first opportunity to look at a jack.
that.
Do you want it?
I want it. I'm going to go lower on the next card.
Lower than a jack? Yes,
Yeah.
with a 6.
I'm going to freeze.
You're going to freeze it. Well, Jim needs 3 cards. Yvonne needs 1. That's an interesting freeze. Let's see how it all comes out right after we take time out for this with sudden death coming up.